Good morning, sunshines. How are we? Chaos week is officially over. Thank goodness. It wasn't as truly chaotic as I thought. And we ended up working out the full body, and then on the fourth day, which was a lot chiller of a day, we ended up like kind of getting a good activity / cardio day in. So all in all, we like really did push-pull legs with some cardio, and it's like, dare I say, impressive that we got all that in. It was crazy, no doubt. Like the main thing I sacrificed more than anything was the editing, and so I apologize in the lapse of videos coming out. But like I'm not kidding, I was literally passing out mid-edit every single night when I was trying to get stuff done. So exhausted from the day, and had to be up early again the next day, that I was trying. I should have done my idea that I said previously, where I would stand up and edit. But honestly, overall, not a bad experience. Really not. And on top of that, I think I learned that I can condense workouts down even more if I really want to push cardio and get into somewhat more of like a HIIT, CrossFit sort of athletic, more explosive, dynamic sort of workout. And I think that will lead to additional weight loss, and I think I'll mix it in from time to... What the hell's going on? Are you sure this time? Jesus. And I think mixing that in from time to time, maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, have a week where it's just fast-paced freaking boom workouts where I'm just going crazy. Maybe instead of the full week, swapping one of the workouts for it inside of the week. I think that could be something. I think that could definitely be something, because I'm telling you, that combo of the, what was it? Oh, the back and by day. Oh my gosh, the bent over rows mixed with the body weight curls. Like, I've never had everything be so like constantly under duress that entire time. I've never felt that before. Like, that was on another level, and I was sweating my titties off with that one. But honestly, I have not lost too much size. When you're thinking about losing 40 pounds, like, you should lose anywhere from, like, depending on what your muscle mass is and your fat mass, like, we could be talking anywhere from, I'd say the high range, 2 inches, down to like half an inch, just depending on where you're at and like how much you're really holding on to, where you hold on to your excess weight at, because everyone holds on to it differently. Some guys, it's all in the legs and like the hips and the ass. Some guys, it's more in the midsection. Some guys, it's more the chest, some the back. Some dudes really hold on to it in the back. Me personally, it is 100% in and around the stomach, all the way around. I have the fat tire that they call it. The love handles, the back fat, and the stomach fat. The stomach fat's really coming off. We're starting to get like really flattened out here, which is nice. But the love handles and the back fat are going strong still. So, but like if you look at me in comparison, like my shoulders, they're starting to feather if I do a side tricep pose. And the quads, there is separation already going on. So like you can tell that there is a decent amount less fat on those areas. So it just depends where you hold it at. Everyone's gonna have that, you know, the final, the tough spots, the final spots where the weight's coming off the last. And for a lot of people, it is kind of the stomach area, but it depends, you know. Everyone's got that sticking point where, you know, you see people post all the time, how do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of that? And that's the sticking point. So I'm kind of rambling. So I'm going to get back to what today is going to look like. Today is going to be more of an active rest day more than anything. So I'm going to be kind of just like elliptical and walking more than anything today. So right now I'm actually making a quick pit stop at the store. I need to look for a new skillet, like a new pan. because ours have been getting a little fucky. If I want to get scientific with it, fucky would be the word I would use. And yeah, we just need a new one. And then I want to see if they got any sushi, of course. I'd like to enjoy some sushi on this fine rest day. And the grab and go shit, I know it's not amazing, but like it's good enough for me. And the fact that it's just straight fish, straight protein, super lean, I cannot complain in the slightest. So I'm gonna try and grab that, and then if I still have time, I'm gonna go and try and hit the elliptical before any football begins, and then we're gonna enjoy some football. And in between, I will be just pacing around the house. We do have a jump rope, so I might be skipping some rope in between, and just some little things. I'll show you guys the little things I do that like help burn some calories as opposed to just sitting there, but I'm still playing in the game, you know. I'm also very adamant about the games, and I really get into them, and like, you know, I'm jumping around and shit, so like that helps. Super BOGO sale. Don't mind if I do. So I will catch you guys either back at the casa or potentially maybe post or during the elliptical session. I think that's the move. All right, I'll see you guys then. We're at halftime. Hold on one second. I wanted to show you guys. So when we got here, 200 calories burned for the day. That was primarily from going through the stores, kind of power walking because I was short on time anyway. So I was kind of hauling it through the stores, and that helped me. And I tell you guys, from time to time, like just being busy helps me to burn more calories during the day. So it's not only like intentional activity, but when you're just busy in general. So what I want to show you guys, halftime. So I've been in the living room this entire time, and we are at 200 and almost 80 calories burned. So that constant stepping, things like that, things that I throw in. Sometimes I do really light shoulder presses, just repping them out more than anything. Some like shadow boxing mixed in, playing with the puppies, and then just like stepping and walking back and forth and things like that. I mean, you could see, I think we were just over 2,000 steps, and now we are pushing towards 3,500 steps. So you can tell I'm actually doing activity, and that's what's adding to it. And like, I'm enjoying the game. I'm not pulling my attention away from the game by doing any of this. This is just kind of stuff I'm doing in the background to help me continue to progress. And when you're having an active rest day, you know, things like this take you a step farther. And those shoulder presses, I mean, fellas, who doesn't want, you know, some broader shoulders, some bigger, more 3D delts? Build up your shoulders, get your boulder shoulders going, and then yeah, I'll see you guys probably at the end here. Last time I showed you guys a physique update, but typically physique updates are my upper body, so I wanted to just take a minute and show you guys the lower body gains, where we're kind of looking at getting some separation in the quads for sure. We've seen it before, but I think it's coming together a little bit more. I wish the lighting was a little better in here because I can definitely see more separation than what I'm seeing right here. But at least, you know, here's an update. What is up? We're out here getting our walk in. This is going to be a longer walk. Going to probably go around 45 minutes, maybe an hour, something like that. And all I'm looking for here is just literally getting in steps and just getting after it more than anything. While we were watching football, we added probably about 200 calories. We were just over 200 calories burned prior to that. Now I'm at 442, but some of it's, you know, getting ready to get out here, getting dressed, walking to the car, things like that. So there's a little bit extra there that I won't attribute to actually the activity that I was doing while watching the game. But I'm telling you, the thing that adds the most for me personally is that quick little shoulder press. Just, I use 5-pound dumbbells, that's it. Nice and light, and then yeah, just messing with the puppies, getting your heart pumping, and then you would not believe, like, the walking and stepping in place, like, all those add up. Are they going to be everything you need to lose all the weight that you could ever possibly imagine? No. Does it help stack into helpful things that'll help you along the way? Yes, absolutely, 100%. And I realize it is deceptively sunny looking. It's actually freezing. This is the best it's felt with the sun hitting me directly. But I've been having to walk with hands in pockets just to not be too cold. Had to throw up the hood even with the beanie on because it's 50 degrees and dropping, and the wind is surprisingly cold. But the whole goal here, like I said, just to get in steps. I'm not trying to speed walk. I'm not trying to really drive up the heart. Nothing like that. We're just casually burning calories, just adding into our daily, trying to hit that 1,000. All right, so just checked in, see where I'm at. 190 calories, about 4,000 steps. And you know, how much time have we spent? 38 minutes. So could I burn way more calories going on a jog or hitting the treadmill or the elliptical or the bike? Yes, 100%. But that's not the goal here, you know? The goal is to rejuvenate and like rest up so we can hit the week hard again. And I actually like taking this time to like over accentuate some of my steps and help stretch out the legs. Like taking over accentuated steps where I'm going heel to toe consciously to help stretch everything out, or focusing on just walking on the tiptoes for just a little bit. And like if your legs are sore, this is your chance to kind of just get them a little stretched out, get a little movement in. And we want low impact, you know? That's the whole point of active rest. Just light movement to get us opened back up, ready to go, hit the week hard, do it all over again, continue to lean down, to look better, to feel better, to be better. So it's getting darker, it's getting colder. I might have to hurry just a little bit to get back to the car and not freeze, but we got a little bit of daylight left. So I'm gonna just keep on trucking. I'm hoping we could get to about 250 calories before we get back to the car. That's a good little boost. 200 in the morning, 200 while watching football, 250 here. I mean, that puts us well over halfway to our goal. And not a single bit of, you know, genuine cardio has been applied. So this is what it's like. All right, real quick, we are back in the car. Let's check in. Overall, 2.53 miles walked, 52 minutes, 260 calories. Pretty dang good. That's honestly all I'm looking for, you know? I'm not looking to come out here and burn the whole day of calories or half or nothing like that. That was perfect. I get to get out, I get to enjoy myself. Honestly, it's very relaxing. I'm chilled. I'm like, oh, that's nice. It could have been a little warmer, or maybe I could have dressed a little warmer. A little heavier of a jacket or something, I don't know. Regardless, I can't complain. I got the rest of daylight that we got a touch left even, so I'm happy with it. I'm perfectly happy with it. And we burned some calories, we loosened up. What else can you ask for, you know? And this morning, I forgot to mention, we had some chicken bites in between, some spicy chicken bites. Just Bear, for anybody who's been around for a little bit, you've seen me talk about this brand. Very good brand. They're just super clean and not as calorie dense as what you're used to seeing with chicken bites, ready-made chicken, whatever it might be. So in my opinion, they're a very, very good option if you're looking to get in very simple, very quick protein. You know what I mean? We're already at 70 grams of protein, maybe even 80. But I mean, dude, like, come on, you know? Real quick, 70 to 80, and all I had to do was toss it in the oven. I mean, you can microwave them, but I wanted a little bit of a crispy experience, so I decided to put them in the oven, you know, help them crisp up. And funny enough, it kind of feels like a tailgate food or something like that, you know what I mean? Like wings. That's your next step down, you know, just a spicy chicken tender, essentially. So they're delicious. Protein packed, of course, because we're having chicken. Could it have been even cleaner? Absolutely, it could have. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention. While I am on a rest day, active rest day, things like that, I'm looking to eat fairly clean if I can. Just kind of protein packed throughout the day, and really no snacks or no treats of any kind. Like, this is the day where you have to dial it in, because this is the day that you're least likely to hit your normal calorie expenditure, those active calories. Like, this is the day out of any day that I'd burn the least amount of calories. So you got to be a little more careful on the nutrition side of things. Other than that, though, I mean, my only goal is to just try and get in as much protein every single time I eat, which, I mean, is kind of what I'm aiming for anyway. Here it's just making sure I'm not packing on calories to get that done. So was it the best choice? Maybe not. Was it a horrible choice? No. I could have had, like I said, I could have had a treat, or I could have had wings, and wings would have been a much more calorie dense option. So little things like that. There's grilled chicken, there's a rotisserie chicken, anything like that that you can get your hands on. Make it easy. Make it easy on yourself, you know what I mean? When there's ease in the way that you eat, Like, it's easy, literally. So find those little ready-made things, those things that you could just grab, pop in the microwave, or just eat cold even. And I mean, doesn't get much easier than that, you know. Just make it easy on yourself. There's no it's hard enough already to lose the weight. Why make it even harder on yourself by having to cook, having to whatever, you know, having to prep, having to blah 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 blah, when you could instead have things ready to go and just enjoy. And that's why meal prep is great also, because you can enjoy it throughout the week. It makes the week easier. So those are a few things that I like to do that help me out with all of this. On the day so far, 709 calories, so we're looking pretty good. I imagine I'm gonna have to do a little mini kind of chill session at the gym, elliptical or bike. I think I'm gonna do elliptical. Elliptical's been feeling a little better for me than bike, so I think that's probably what we'll do. So I'll catch you guys probably for Din Din, because I doubt I'll hit the gym prior. We'll see though. Rest day complete. I'm gonna be honest, my watch died. We were at 800 calories by like 8 o'clock, so I imagine walking around we push to at least 900 and just doing our normal stuff throughout the house. So not too worried about, you know, being too short there. Dinner was dope. It was nice and easy. You just get ground chicken, form them in little patties, chop up like jalapeno or pepper, toss it in there, press it into a patty, fry it on up. Carb Master buns, you know, they're my favorite because they got so much protein in them and they're super soft. And then I just put a little bit of honey mustard on it. Amazing. And then the Alexia waffle fries in the air fryer, especially, gets them nice and crispy. And yeah, that's like the simplicity that you can find. It's a little less calorie dense, a little leaner, and a little more protein than if you were to do like a lean beef patty, but still equally delicious because it's chicken. I mean, come on. So, very simple, very easy. Just fry it on up. Maybe, I wonder if you probably could do like a smash patty. I bet that'd be pretty sweet, honestly. Might have to try that. Stack it nice and high. Oof, that might be a move. Yep, I think that's on the list now. Alright, so I just want to show you guys, like, even when you're taking it easy, you can still get in the calories just by kind of walking, and it's all about the little things you do throughout the day. And if you don't like being busy or like continually moving throughout the day, then like, yes, it's going to take some dedicated time. Like, it's gonna take an hour in the morning and a half hour later, an hour and an hour, something like that. You're gonna have to put the time in somewhere, but whether it's dedicated time that's centralized or you just walk and do stuff throughout the day, like, it'll add up and you'll be good. Just like I said, my biggest thing, focusing on the protein and eating fairly clean, really not like trying to snack or have any treats or anything. Only treat that I'll typically go for is I think it's Healthy Choice fudge bars, because they're 90 calories and they taste just like fudge bars. So I'll have one of those probably, like, honestly, every other night, maybe every 2 nights or something, but it's a pretty frequent option for me, unless I'm absolutely stuffed from dinner. But yeah, and then just getting in a decent amount of water. I think I got in like 80 ounces today. Honestly, kind of low. Should have tried a little harder, but yeah, that's just to continually flush everything out, keep us cycling well and refreshed and ready to go for tomorrow. So catch you guys tomorrow. Get back to it. Grind don't stop. Let the lean down continue. Down to 15% for the very first time. We're making pretty good progress. Alright, catch you guys mañana. Look better, feel better, be better. Good night.